if she goes, come to the other side. And you don't have to run like that, by the way. You don't have to mimic that part. This is how I learned to work, and this was very different than what I learned in school. When I went to school, you put him face down. I was like doing work on the gluteals and then doing work like stripping out the lumbar, paraspinals. And again, that routine I learned in school wasn't helping their low back pain. They're like, it's not really, and I'm like, now what? Because I was kind of at a loss, at least initially. Like I had to kind of figure out, what I was doing. What I learned from Thai massage really changed the nature of what I was doing. And I'm going to get her to let her hip go. There we go. And I'm going to hook her in my holster here. How's that?
Actually pretty good.
Okay. Now, when I do that, do you feel that in your low back?
No.
No.
I feel like my glutes.
In your glutes? What about over here?
A little bit.
A little bit in your low back?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I did that almost immediately when they went, man, I don't understand. I told you my low back hurts. Why are you having me on my... I'm like, give me 5 minutes. I have, in my experience, I have 20 years in chronic pain management. Just give me 5 minutes. Once I do this and she feels it in her low back, she's like, oh. Because you don't want it to be that situation where she says she has upper back and neck pain and I work on her feet. That's what she doesn't want. She wants me to work on the thing that she came in for. So when I bring you in right here, how's this?
Pretty good.
Okay, is that too much pressure in the
No.
adductors right there? And then does it feel better when I'm closer to the knee or when I'm like just closer up towards the hip?
I think closer to the hip.
Closer to the hip. Okay, what do you think? Right there?
Mm-hmm.
And when I lean in on the hip there, does that make it just a little bit deeper? It feels good?
Yes, much deeper.
Does the rocking in and out help right there?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now, how do I feel about doing this to somebody who's naked on a table?
No.
Did it yesterday to a very large man. It wasn't fun.
Yeah. And it's easier.
I had them hold the
Yeah,
sheets.
totally fine.
Yep.
And you can become a sheet ninja. Kristen was great at it. For me personally, it was just so much easier to just keep them closed and build that rapport first. Now I'm going to take her out and then kind of bring the knee up towards the same shoulder. How's that on the low back?
Feels good.
Feels good? Okay. What happens if I bring you like up and around?
I can feel it. It feels good, but I can tell it in here.
So is that more the spot in your back that's causing a problem? Oh, okay. So do you see how I used range of motion just to sort of assess, pick up the client, move them around, find the tension, and release it. Now I'm just trying to find out like, okay, cool, she really liked that. So when I bring you up and over, you're not getting a pinch on the inside of the hip?
No.
Okay, feels good. What happens if I bring you over to about right there?
It's a good stretch.
Okay, cool. So you want to go in and out of that a couple times?
Yeah.
Give you a little bit of hamstring work as well?
I feel it right there when you move my leg.
Does that feel like it's still getting to the low back though?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Mainly just hip mobility, a lot of gluteals, particularly piriformis from this position right here. Does it feel better on your low back when I bring you all the way over?
I feel a little pain right there.
A little pain? Is
Not-
that where
not
you
very
want to go?
To the pain?
Yeah.
I want the pain to go away.
Okay.
But yeah.
So in other words,
It's not unbearable when you do it.
of the range that I brought you through, is this the place that you like the most?
Yes.
There we go. Because I don't know. I had to communicate with the client. Massage therapists pride themselves on being intuitive. Like, Michelle is just so intuitive. And it's like, I just ask them. And they tell me right there. That's it. I work on you, and you're like, right. Like, I could bring you, because all I'm doing is mobilizing the femur and getting a range of motion through the hip. I have no emotional attachment to where you feel it. And when I bring you over and you're like, oh, yeah, right there, I'm like, great. Like, I prefer that they communicate with me verbally because I don't have to guess as to whether I'm in the right spot. They told me. They're like, right there. When I came in and went right to the spot that was bothering them, that's like a benefit to me. So when I come over, right there, a little bit of hamstring stretch feels good as well. And then when I lean in, you like that? There we go. Let's try another. Right in there. And would you prefer me almost like hold that?
In that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I could hold it this way. I'm going to change it up just for a second because I'm going to come around the table here and go, if I pull you, what do you think, right there?
Yeah.
And are you still wanting to like kind of rock on and hang out?
Yeah.
And this was just to reverse my body mechanics for a minute because she seemed to like this. When I bring your leg back down, does that feel like better on your low back?
It does.
Cool. And it's just on that side? So do you want me to do this side as well?
Yes.
Cool. Now, how much work did I do with my hands to deliver that?
Very little.
I think if I tell massage therapists I can save their hands, that's the number one thing that goes one in one ear and out the other. Like every massage educator says that, but I actually mean it. Like it always seems like, yeah, whatever, you're gonna save our hands with your handy dandy magical techniques or whatever. How's this right here?
That's good.
Am I smushing your arm?
No.
No? Does that feel better when I lean into the adductors a little bit?
Yes. It feels
Right in
good.
there. Can you hand me my controller right there? Thank you. So when I bring you in right here, that's it?
Yes.
Is it too much pressure? There we go. Does it feel like the other side was helping the low back more?
Yeah. When you finish the left side, then my right one felt tight.
Oh, okay. So you just noticed after I relaxed the other side. There we go. So let me bring her through a range of motion again. And we kind of knee to opposite shoulder is kind of like piriformis gluteals. The hamstring stretch from the shot put here, straightening the leg a little bit. Right in there. And I'm also making eye contact, not because I'm trying to have a lovely moment with the client, but because I'm trying to see if she goes, because if they freak out, don't know how to verbally communicate as well. And then if I bring you over,
That's good.
still feels good. Do you want to stay right there?
Yeah.
Do you like that rock right there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. What happens if I isolate just a little bit at the shoulder? Is that too much?
No.
Feels good?
It does.
There we go. And this is just improvising on a theme. What do you think? Right there?
And I can feel a good stretch there.
It's not too much. There we go. Because I don't want to give her too much. How's this? And she's gone over so far. You see how I'm almost like getting on the table? I'm just going to back out again and come to the other side. And you don't have to run like that, by the way. You don't have to mimic that part. I don't know why I did that. Now, what is that? How's that right there?
Feels good.
Cool. So does it still feel like it's beneficial for the low back when I come in?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And this was just to change the angle of attack, if you want to call it that.
I can feel that up a little higher now.
A little higher. Cool. So instead of having just the push, what happens if I take your leg here? I'm going to see if I can isolate almost around the quad. How's the pull right there?
Oh, that feels good.
It feels good? Because I was kind of mashing on her IT band. I didn't want to focus on that too much.
Yeah, mine's kind of sore there. Bruises
Just
on
give her a little more length right there.